when I say 你们好, right? 们 is the plural for the 你, and you answer 你好, right? For the single person, you say 你好, but plural is 你们. 们 is plural for 你. So get used to it. If I just answer 你好, that's to one person, right? But in the class, I should say 你们好. Okay. Today we have lots of things to do. One is my original the plan for the last month for my 2 years calligraphy class, and we become the calligraphy and a little painting, simple painting with the calligraphy strokes, right? And also the other project is Michael's suggestion for the 4 characters writing. Actually, that's the 4 character idiom. It's very good, and I like it. And it happened to be, on one character the same as we are going to do. It's very good, and I will do the 4 characters from last class to put together first. Okay, then we start our new thing, and also we need to study some tiger, the tiger and the rose painting later. The paper I have here is, I think I announced in the do you know this this kind of things, the characters like the seal or on the carved on the tile, and it's like the decoration on the traditional like the big roof building and house thing. On the side, on the roof of the side, there is the tile, a piece of tile, gray blue color, and with this kind of things as a decoration. This is considered like the part of the arts, and here with some like a background things will be easier for writing, and later more beautiful for people to look at, for spot here. Okay, the character we write is like the 道法自然, right? The Taoist and nature. Anything follow nature. Okay, so we practiced 4 styles. I bet you practiced some by yourself, and you choose one style. I know different people should have different choice, right? You have your choice to do for your banner, the best you feel most comfortable. Okay, I'm going to do clerical. It's just your choice, doesn't matter. Yeah. So somehow I want to stand up for this big, and I can see good, and also, oh, my head doesn't matter. Looks so weird. Okay. Yeah, I can see the big area better for the whole composition. for 4 characters, right? About this size. Yeah, choose the one style you feel comfortable, and you just do yours. You don't have to exactly follow what I'm doing. And the purpose is, I hope, in our calligraphy, learning and writing, and you need to, it's time to enjoy. You write this kind of things, no matter practice or what, to feel what's hard and what's enjoyable, and compare with our single character practicing. You need to consider a little bit of things about the whole thing, composition, right? Doesn't have to be exactly the same size to touch four sides, right? And but try to get not too much varied. They are all in one characters, right? No matter the strokes, less or more. Need to try. Do not got the. This is semi-sized paper, by the way. You can do a little bit, touch the edge of the round this pattern background. Okay. Traditional way to do, okay, from right to left, traditional way. Even now, some people do from left to right, but with this background here, I try to do traditional way. Just show you. I found some, dried things, so I can go, oh, this is the paper, and not that smeary, and my ink is correct. The thickness, the darkness, and I found a little bit, a dry. I go a little bit slower, That's the way we do things. Yeah, go slower.
Victoria,
Yes.
all I show on the screen are the people in the class. I don't have the big screen. What do I need to do?
Huh?
You should turn to the speaker view. The view icons. Let me see.
Okay, I continue. Okay.
It's in the upper right.
Let me see.
Yeah, make this triangle since on the bottom shows very stable and you know, the looking. This style to a little bit, you know, like that things, and a little bit of that, and the dot. Press. See, my this stroke a little bit too, I mean, right toward and the whole thing, right? But it's okay, it's okay, and that's why I said with this background things here, more forgiven. And for you know, the whole things you always watch, doesn't have to be feel bad on the one stroke. Okay, with this self, the characters that I'm going to write with less strokes, right? But try to make powerful and same size. The style I'm writing, you know, this kind of things. Touch or untouch, show the stable and the power. Yeah, that's natural. Some a little bit wider, you know, for the characters, and some a little bit narrow for the whole four characters writing. Doesn't have to be by ruler exactly the same thing. I'm not get ink while I write the one whole characters. After that, I get more ink. Otherwise, I think a little bit interrupted. Okay, I can move the paper, move the whole things to the most I feel comfortable to write. And also, I think you noticed for this size, and while I'm standing up, I have to, you know, empty, cannot touch of my elbow, cannot, I mean, do this, cannot touch. So, but I like the feeling of that standing up, and seems I see larger I mean, the bigger characters better. My view to like that, yeah. Yep. See, I mean, how much in order you can see it doesn't have to be exactly, you know, by ruler you match it the same, but with this background, the rounded thing, much more forgiven. That's why I said. By the way, this kind of the like a folding line, you can get away, but iron it. Or I know I'm going to, you know, for the rice paper, anything you need to mount for the backing paper. You on board or on anything like a backing paper, you need to iron it, make it flat first. And what you do for the iron, you like a spray, very fine spray in air, like a 1 foot higher than that. You spread like that. Do not do the big splash. Very even, like a few times in the air above, and let it evenly get a little bit of moisture, and then you iron it. Better you iron on back, because sometimes hard to guarantee, you know, the pattern thing or color things on the back. Okay, that's about it. I think for the mounting things, iron things, you know, lots of students does better. Like Emily does perfect, and then I do even on the bamboo scroll. She can do anything. And how is your working for the 4 characters so far? Want to show me anything of your work? Anything of your work with me? And how do you feel like put 4 characters together? Oh, Emily, you got already. Beautiful, beautiful. I like it. I like it. And yeah, did you feel that see the characters, the third characters, the 字, the self, the characters actually a little bit lower. A little bit lower, yes. It's hard to avoid, but with this the red, yeah, very good. The red, I mean, the rounded background is helped. It's helped, and for like the whole thing to see, we won't, you know, sometimes even. You can see on the painting, sometimes the people's line not very straight or one a little bit off. Doesn't matter. And I saw the whole the chi, the power, very good. Good job. Good characters. And yeah, nothing. No problem. I'm glad you did that. And what about Kathy, Michael, Jeanette? How do you feel? And with me so far? Good. Right. See, is it good? Character is good. Yeah. Good. They are all correct. Yeah, they are all correct. And but arrange the oh, your last character. You missed one dot at the end. One dot here. That's not just the stroke. There is a dot you missed. Yeah. Just add on. Yeah. Add on. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. But I mean, next time if you write, try to arrange, or you put a little bit pencil to do a little bit like a grid or things. Yes. Who's that? Very good, Charlene. Good. And the Tao, you missed one horizontal. The Tao. Yeah. This one you missed. Add on. Yeah. Good practice. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. And also, this paper also can be displayed. I mean, you write vertically. Same thing. Okay. And do not worry about the order of this. This is rounded things. So no matter which direction. Understand? So don't worry. Okay, let's start today's things to learn. Oh, I'm glad. Great job. Kathy, I bet you did something, or hope you enjoyed the practice. I know you are very strict with yourself until I feel comfortable. Many times you show things looks very good, but you put lots of words and say, oh, I didn't blah 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 yet. Yeah. Okay. The heart, I think we learned, right? But we review it. The heart. One dot first, and then a kind of the slant, but a kind of the curve, diagonally go. Gradually press here, and press and lift it up, and then the rest of 2 dots, totally 3 dots, right? 2 dots with some direction shows, and up with a little bit like that, and another dot. The highest dot is the last one, right? But do not put it too far or too high. Sometimes the last strokes is hard to arrange the balance, hard to write these characters beautiful. Okay, walking, of course, do a little bit connected, right? Make sure the order. Thus and thus, and connect to the center to the thus, and then that. It doesn't have to be each time, just let you know the way to do is where you can connect it, right? And this seems very simplified. For the centered dot, right? First dot and the last dot showed, and the big curve things. So this dot and connect with this diagonally things, and then just a little bit here. Sometimes totally omit, and then do the last one. Some people do a little, some, or some a little, or totally like our sample. But still, you know, you do a little bit from this side to that side, indicated omit, but my strokes still from there. Okay, the clerical. That's just the curve things, not the smooth curve. It's like the two strokes put together. Carving that. Okay, and a little horizontal, right? And back that, and gradually do that and that. Thanks. Okay, this is heart, and this is have. Did we learn that? Did we learn that? I think, yeah. Okay, Emily, I trust. Yeah, this is actually the other hard one to write too. See, the longest is the top horizontal, and the slant, kind of, we call it the vertical slant, right? The big slant, and kind of the vertical way. And then the rectangular things. Try to put the right straight line on the, you know, the top horizontal in the center of that. Okay, walking style, you know, walking style basically for faster writing. So what's the like kind of become the one stroke writing sometimes, yeah. But what's the way to make them together is change the order, order of the strokes. So first, thus for the standard, right? And become slant first, you know, press for that, and then horizontal, and then continue do the rectangular things with two horizontal little things in the center, very connected, like a number 2, but actually it's 2 horizontal connected. Okay, so put them together. Change the order and make them all can write together. That's the basic things, and you know, you try to arrange this still, you know, centered, not very screwed to the one side. Okay, ooh, this is a lot change. We talked about the cursive style. It's really, you know, some people's artistic writing. Sometimes if you didn't learn, you didn't know, even for nowadays Chinese people, they are not they can't recognize it, but there is some form for that you cannot create nowadays by yourself. Okay, so the order is followed that. Okay, basically this become very quick, become okay, and then you back do these things. These things become very, very simple, like a first stroke indicated this one. So, and then a little bit on the right hand side include the center things like the number 3. Okay, so this, that's it. So together. And this is the original one for carving. That's the earliest form, clerical style, so-called. Actually, the most different part is this one, right? This one, original, I should write that one first. See, look at the clerical style. It's a fork. It's a fork-like things. Can you tell here with some things and here? These things. This fork-like things is the original seal script, the character for hand. Hand. So your hand with something is to have. Now I have. And later, of course, become like on paper or simplified, become like that things. Underneath are almost the same. And this is the hand, originally hand. It's a fork-like things. I don't know. I never studied how was I mean the fork created, invented. Is that to mimic the hand and the shape of the hand or what? I'm not sure. Interesting. Anyway, we are going to learn the characters for hand in Michael's suggestion. The idiom, from heart to hand. So hand with some, horizontal strokes and the vertical strokes with the hook. Anyway, okay, clerical style with that. So actually, it's from this, then become that. This is first. So the clerical I'm writing. To have, so with my hand. Okay. Okay, and this characters to get very simple. I mean, when you look at it, since we are learning some things, and so far today, you can tell how many parts for that. Three. Michael says yes. Yes, and so mainly we can divide it. It looks like the two sides, right? Or we can continue to divide them into three. So basically, left and right, right? And looks left is radical because a little bit smaller. Does it? A little bit narrower. Okay, we learned. This is the double form of people radical. Remember, we have that people's radical for that, right? People's radical. Remember that? Because the character people person is like that, right? Bring it to the vertical, to the radical, and we put one stroke become vertical, right? We talked about. Okay, so and this is the people, and this is a double. We just call it because it's double slant. So put one and two slant, the lower one longer, the top one a little bit smaller. So standard style, 1, 2, and the right hand side part, Michael, you're right, and this is a kind of the sun, right? My center one a little bit too thick. Should the right hand side, this box one thicker. Okay, and 2 horizontal. If upper and lower 2 parts, try to make the lower parts a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. Like head and body part, right? So make this dot a little bit up, not in the center. Okay, walking, just 2 slant together, right? And 2 horizontal together. And other strokes seems, fast riding. And when I was little, I just thought, the like less caring doesn't look very serious riding. Yeah, just like that. And a lot change, big change, but it's beautiful for the cursive style. There's really cursive style, also called running style, right? Something left, something like the number 3, and back to a little bit for the dot thing, at the end for the the center, the dot things on the right hand side. So feel the left hand side a little bit like a vertical dot, but since indicate lots of things, so make it smaller than right hand side, but not too small, because indicated the whole thing left hand side, right? That's the point. And no matter there is the connection shows in the stroke of two parts, but make them really looks connected. That things, and then dot. Okay, that's about that. And the clerical style. The slant, sometimes you can do, when you're carving, you can do a little bit like the wrong order, not wrong order, from this to this, the dot. Press and then gradually lift, because you are carving, not that smooth, like triangle. That's why I think one point, I don't know, my English, I don't know how to say that on Emily's homework. Once I said, can you make this dot less raindrop smooth, like that's in the clerical style. You want to see some things like a little bit slumpy. It shows not as smooth as brush does. We are carving. We are holding a stick or knife on stone. With a very slow hookish things. Okay. Actually, one word. In the later, we are going to learn in Mike's suggestion from heart to hand. There is one word. Today I can make the two characters as the word. Where is my two character paper? Oh, here. For 心得, for the get of my heart, the get from my heart. I got things from my heart means understand. So 心得.
Victoria?
Yes.
It's Kathy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I might be I might be a foolish question, but aren't there 4 characters for from heart to hand?
I put on the handout, and we just gradually learn the separate character first, and then we put them together. From heart to hand, do you have that in handout?
Right.
I bet, yes.
Right, but I see 4 characters.
Yes.
I don't see 3. We did heart, have, and get. So
we didn't learn 4 today.
I know. So there are 4 or aren't 4?
Yeah, there are 4.
Okay. So
There are 4 characters. Look at the space if you cannot recognize the 4 characters space. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to write 心得 means I understand some things today. Even probably that's a good word, which means I got things. I understand I understand things, and I got feeling in my heart. I'm going to write the cursive style. See if I can do that. The characters actually is the size bigger because 2 characters. So not too. I use same brush by pressing more. Okay, so this is the 2 characters writing in cursive style. It's a very good word. So I got from my heart, in my heart. I got some things. I'm very happy. Today's class, I got some 心得. I got some things in my heart. And this book, I after reading, I got some, I got some feeling, and I really understood some things by reading the book or by watch the movie or yeah. And for this characters, this is a little bit like a horizontal spread, right? Horizontal spread, and this a little bit rectangular, like the vertically spanned and spread, and put them together. I think it's good. And like traditional way. Right to left. You can tell this is the 心, right? The heart part. Okay, now let's do a little bit study of the tiger painting. Did you do the print out this this paper? Because we are going to do some things like a sketch and a very not real sketch, but put the pencil line to do the line for the silhouette or some stripes, and then we do the brushwork. Because we are not familiar with that and hard to do things, And also, if you have a light box, that really helped. But we do things very roughly things, and how to make the tiger, the whole things. The stripes is very obvious things, right? And yesterday, and I tried to do things without light box. 'Cause I was lazy. I put the real picture, like the real picture there, and I put the paper, because very quick, very simple things, just put on that, and I saw that very clear, and do the very quick to to save the space, just very rough line, do very quick. That's also the way. But now I try to do that. Okay, I want you to do very lost and found, because eventually we do not really need the line for that. So do very rough in couple of minutes. Like we also this work also help us to understand the tigers, the form, right? Okay, so a kind of round air, for the tiger. Tiger's air is very important for tiger to sense the situation around him, her. Okay, unless it got very alert, it will become standing up and become like the sharp tip. Otherwise, in normal situation, is very rounded. Okay, in between round and square. The whole head shape is become, is kind of square-ish round, right? Basically like a cat, but cat is more rounded and more peaceful looking, and tiger is more, I don't want to use fierce looking, is more majestic. Okay, and we talk about the stripe, the basic stripes for tiger, right? Basic stripes for tiger. There is like the king on the upper forehead, right? You can change the shape a little bit like the king one, right? 3 big horizontal and one kind of the vertical there, right? And you know what? Easy to remember. Some like the brackets, like the stroke of the, one king, right? We write king like that, right? King. On the forehead for king, right? And you can change the shape, do things like that, right? The king on the forehead, and also some kind of the brackets. The shape on the forehead and the face. But not a perfect smooth one, okay? Okay, put the position there, and it will do brushwork. And some, like this kind of shaped brackets. Left and right, not very evenly symmetrical, but some things there. So just roughly do that. And nose. Okay, and for the body, there is because we needed to do is kind of a peaceful one, and there is two peaks. One is just above the neck, and the other is kind of the tail. but in the movement. But this is kind of the sitting position, not that. And for the tail, the stroke, just save the place for that. For the tail, tiger's tail is one of the weapon for attacking by sweeping. So cannot do very soft things. Okay. However, we do the main things for the head and the shape and the stripe, very 写意 meaning right things. So do not have to do very detailed things, just save the place and do the brushwork later. And for the stripe, when you, I'm now just to do single line. You can do the double line, but it kind of the confused for me later when I do the brushwork, because you see the line is press and lift, right, with some width. It's the real hair, not the even line, right? And why I said do the single line, I just want to know where is the line. But in later, what I'm going to do for the brushwork. See, now what I got cannot see very clear, huh? See. It's very, light kind of, only can see roughly for the position, for that. Show you what I'm going to do later. See, do the hair, the stripe, right? Say example, I will try to say, I do the pencil line like that, pencil line like that, single line. That's why I say single line. And then because how to compose this, what to compose with this the stripe, we need to see hair. It's hair, right? It's hair. So that's why I said bring the small brush and the dark ink, dry brush, the line like that, right? And what I do the stripe for the like a head part or the detail part, I do that. And the wider things, I do that. Thinner things, do that. Understand? That's why I said when I do this so-called sketch, I do single line, the pencil line. And then, because I need to do that, I need to change the to the small brush, but I try to my best to make it easier to show you very quick. So for the eye, you can do that tiger's eye a little bit, shape, and the big eye drop there. Okay, when I do this things, I can look at the real picture you copied, or the real the photo we do today, right? To do that. And the eye, very small pupil, like a cat. Daytime, very small dot, and a little bit upland. Very small. And night time, just a vertical, a slot things vertically. This is supposedly the daytime. Okay, and then I do the all things, you know, since this is hair, you can do things, you know, think about the hair, look at the real picture, the direction for tiger. Looks very tedious work, but as you know, this way is very easy to control. You can do lost and found things. Now, you know, I'm doing the king character one, right? For tiger's forehead. And then some vertical, like small, not very even flip for the brackets on his forehead. And the face. Nose. And the stripes for the chest, you know, with some direction for the stripe, you know, from back and to the chest become lighter and lighter. So you can make it like from you know, the direction, and also you make kind of the hair looking like and the lost and found for the things. Not very solid, right? And some dot. And for the body part, you can, for the hair, you can just use the dry brush to do the line, follow the, like the press and the lift, you know, some things very rough. Lost and found. And the tail, at the end, the tail is black. And then add some stripes. Okay, for the body part, the stripes is from back and the tape down, and the chest is very, I mean, light. So you do not very even, but with some order, right? Anyway, I cannot do it very detailed. I have no time to do that. I just show you the, you know, we are doing some study, And I think next time when we do the real things, same way, I will provide more real pictures, and mostly you can choose one you like and do the same work like we do today for the Fuyar and tiger, and then roses, right? And then roses. So that's the way, basic way to do for our study. And the whisk is center longer, and to upper and lower a little bit shorter. The real color one we do, actually we can do the white, right? There's a kind of the study I did previously, so you can do follow the way we are doing today, and finish the practicing to see where you want to use line and where you want to use the small hair looking things. That's why I said we do the very light, the pencil work first, and then do the color one. Of course, we do some brown and the yellow, and some the white later, right? And next time we do more things, and then rows, and then put them together. Okay, how was it so far with me? Just to show you, that's the way to do, and looks lots of work, but it's not hard to do. It's not hard, yeah. And also this way you can do on other, I bet, other animal painting or some things. And this kind of the phrase, I kind of like the poem, put the like majestic things and delicate things like that together. There are some pictures that shows a tiger's very, the softness of picking up some of the fruits, or look at, together peaceful with her baby or some things like that. Anyway, this is from English, the poem, and nowadays actually after the I said the story, the poet translate into the Chinese. It's very famous in China. People think of lots of meaning for that. Even for one of meanings is people, they have they are very they have big goal. They are ambitious, but still need a daily dedicated work. Or people always have human beings have two sides, two sides or different stage, but how to you want to see both of them, or find the both of them, and to make them good and together, to know that. And okay, and this is the tiger year, and now is the season of the roses, and we want to learn the flower painting of roses, so I choose this as our project for this month. Okay, happy practicing, and yeah, and I hope you enjoy. The way just to do that, and later I will give you some pictures of the tiger photos as your reference, and choose one you like, and you do this kind of work, light box, or I just on the edge and tape it on my computer. I do that, very simple things, very just save the position. Very easy.
Victoria, excuse me. Are you going to be teaching another class after this one's finished?
Later, June or July, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I will open another, like 1 month, once a month.
Oh, okay.
Once a month. Yeah, once a month one with more finished painting, and a longer phrase or idiom for longer calligraphy writing. That things. I think it's 3 hours. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
every time we finished in once, but yeah, once 1 month later. And
Okay.
yeah, this is the last one for
Once a week.
Yeah, for once a week one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Happy painting, and let me know any suggestions. But if other word to learn some things, and yeah, I'm sorry, I have no time to arrange for this this section anymore. Yeah, later, and I hope you are in the online classroom, right? And later some things, or your practice. Let me know the information there. Anything. Okay, happy painting. I have to let you go.
Recording
Thank you.
stopped.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.